I'm academic, but I'm also practitioner. I work with cross-border projects for many years. I work as an evaluator for the Polish ministry and the Czech ministry. I'm evaluating the Interreg, not project but program, Interreg program Poland, Czech Republic, or Czech Republic, Poland, and Poland, Slovakia. So my experience is maybe more practitioner. Where is Zaolzie as a part of Cieszyn-Silesia region? You can see on this map. Yes, this is south of Poland, on the border with Czechia and with Slovakia. Yes, and our university has a department in Cieszyn. That's why we cooperate strongly with Polish minority on Czech side and also with Slovakian partners, because many Polish people learn at our university. They live there but learn at our university. Of course, as Artur said, Polish minority in Czechoslovakia appeared after the First World War. Then the Cieszyn-Silesia was divided first time, yes, and skip some theoretical background because Artur said more about this. I would like to say only that according to international agreements, the bigger part of Cieszyn-Silesia received, Czechoslovakia has received, yes, and some coal industries and railway industries. So I can say the richer part of this region Czechoslovakia received, but what is important, the town Cieszyn was divided into two parts, and the new town Czech Cieszyn was founded in that moment on Czechoslovakian side, yes. And it could be, of course, the problem, but at the same time is a big chance, it's a challenge for us, because we are well known even now because of this reason, yes. There are two towns, but generally it's like one town. I developed last years two strategies for Cieszyn and Czech Cieszyn, and I'm aware that these communities are very close each other, but at the same time there are many differences between us. Probably you saw this map first time on Artur's presentation, or maybe similar. It's showing the territorial changes in last century. So as you can see, the border has changed many times, yes, between Poland and first Czechoslovakia and Czech and Czechoslovakia. But you can say that for now about 130,000 people of a Polish origin live in the Czech Republic. This is more than 1% of Czech population, but of course the most of them live close to the Polish border in Zaolzie region and close to near to Ostrava. And as it was mentioned before, as a result of migration process, yes, more and more people move from Zaolzie closer to Ostrava, closer to Prague. They look for work, they look for better education, maybe, yes, they go for universities. So it's changing, but still most of Polish people in Czech lives very close to Polish border. And on this slide you can see the percentage, you can see the distribution of Polish people along the common border. Most of them are on the south, very close to Slovakian border. So this is another change or complication, that there are generally three nations, yes? Czech people, Polish people and Slovakian people, and we cooperate with Slovaks very, very intensive way, yes, in many ways, not only in cross-border project. So this is very, very specific situation, and this is very good opportunity to develop something unique, something special together, as we do many times. Regarding the Polish minority in Czech Republic, I can say that, in my opinion, for now, there are two leading organizations represent the Polish minority. But there are some difference between them. Yes, we can say that the first organization is Polish Cultural and Educational Association Czech. This is our partner, our university partner. Well, they were founded, they were established, as you can see, in 1947. So they have really big experience. First in communist period, and now on different conditions. Yes, in this cross-border cooperation. And the second organization is Congress of Poles in the Czech Republic. Is younger organization established in 1990. And as I said, the Polish Cultural and Educational Association, this is the biggest organization represent Polish minority in Czech Republic, and at the same time one of the biggest all over the world represent Polish minority. And but they're mainly individuals as a worker, as a members. Yes, so this is 14,000 members for now, more or less. It's changing all the time, but about 14,000, I guess it will be for now. And they are active in about 80 local clubs and something like local department, about 40 local departments, subsidiaries they have for now, and specific model of organization like local clubs for small local Polish community, let's say like this in Czech Republic. But this kind of cooperation means that they mainly focus on cultural folk bands and some cultural groups. They are very active on low local level, yes. But of course there's another organization like Congress of Poles, which represents the Polish minority in meetings of minority council founded by Czech government. So they play a little bit different role. Yes. They also arrange different cultural events, meetings, projects, but they also run the historical documentation center, for example, which gathers the materials and memories regarding the Polish activities, Polish heritage in Zaolzie region. Yes. So we can say that Polish communities, Polish minority in Czech Republic is generally well integrated, but between the local leaders there are some small conflicts, yes, and some small antagonism regarding, for example, money, yes, or generally some resources, let's say, generally resources, yes. But I must say that generally they are well organized and they are a good partner for our university projects. As I said, they carry out mainly the activities in local clubs, cultural, social centers. They focus on culture, which is not profitable, I guess. So they use government money. They use Polish government money and they use Czech government money. So in fact, their financial situation is not bad. They are also supported by Polish embassy in Prague and by a Polish council office in Ostrava. So, well, they, for example, they have some funds for two most popular magazines on Czech side. This is Głos Ludu and Zwrot, and you can see here the examples. This is from the communism period, tool for communism party, but in Polish language. Czech magazine in Polish language as a tool, propaganda tool for communism party, yes, and this is something for now, I guess. This is similar to the present version, and this is published by one Polish organization, and this is published by second Polish organization. This is Zwrot, and this is another magazine, and there is a little bit competition between them, I guess. Because of course they count money, so they try to be better than the competitors, yes. And of course they have this financial support, and in my opinion they are in better situation than many other minorities all over the world. But this is not enough for them, yes, for their activities, for so many people. This is normal. So they complain many times. The lack of money is their problem. First for infrastructure, maintenance and development, because they have these clubs. This is their property. They have to find money for some costs, yes, regarding this. And this is their problem. Then the cultural and patriotic events arrangement. They need money for this, yes. Publication in the Polish language. Some activities, some other activities connected with the Polish minority presence in Zaolzie, yes. They would like to be very visible. They would like to promote. They have really good touristic products. This is not the task for this presentation, those are topic for this presentation, but maybe for another, but they are really well recognized. But of course, like each organization, they have some problems. That's why they would like to gain with us this money for cross-border cooperation. First, as it was mentioned before, decrease in number of Polish people identifying with Poland and the Polish origin and speaking Polish fluently. This is first problem, I guess, the most important. Then, decreasing recruitment in of Polish children to Polish school, yes. But they have money from Czech government, they still have money from Czech government for this school. Decreasing need for the Polish education in Zaolzie, in Cieszyn, Silesia, and assimilation of Polish people with Czech people through mixed marriages, yes, and then after the marriage, they more Czech and less Polish people, yes, it's changing. And of course, big problem is also secularization of Polish people in Czech Republic, because our Polish culture, and especially this region culture, is strongly connected with religion. Yes? So it was also mentioned before, this difference is bigger and bigger. And there are some, as I said, there are some antagonism between the local leaders, yes, let's say, in different organizations which should cooperate, but sometimes they fight, yes. So it's not good for them in general. And the problem is also the lack of the young Polish people interest in cultivation of the Polish culture, language, tradition, and that's why the folk traditions, custom, local dialects disappearing, yes. We use this dialect maybe together with Hynek sometimes, yes, when we are, for example, in Cieszyn or Czech Cieszyn on different meetings, we can use this dialect, but generally younger people, I guess, they prefer Polish or Czech language. And of course, like almost each organization, yes, from that region, they are interested in Interreg program. Because as you know, Interreg program is great tool to support many cross-border activities, but they should be suitable to program topics, yes? So in this case, Polish minority in Zaolzie region used in the past many times Interreg funds, but there is not so simple as you can think, and that's why I would like to tell you more about our case study, about our cooperation, because as you can see on this map, the cross-border Interreg program, Czech Republic, Poland, cover big area. There are 4 regions or part of 4 regions on Polish side, and also about 4 regions I can say on the Czech side. And Zaolzie, this is only small piece of this, yes, small point. So the Zaolzie, and generally we say Cieszyn, Silesia is can apply for money to Cieszyn, Silesia region and to Silesia region, and that's why they have to follow some conditions of Interreg, yes? Common project preparation, common project implementation on both sides of the border, common resources to manage the project, and optionally, of course, financial support for the project. In fact, The financial support comes from our university, for example, yes, and they are like partners without the budget. But what is important that this kind of project, you have to provide the cross-border impact and durability. It means that you should continue the cooperation at least 5 years. So this is good for them, because when we develop together the project, there's like a guarantee for them that we will continue this cooperation and we will fund some activities also when the project is closed, yes. And as I said, they apply for money to Czech Silesia and to Silesia region, and the experts from Euroregion evaluate the application forms. And as I said, there are mainly 3 topics for cross-border cooperation. Of course, this is a very flexible topic, because institution and community cooperation can be used in many different activities, like a main goal. But generally, we focus on some cultural issues. And this is information about our project, the Polish-Czech Educational and Scientific Initiative Together for the Borderland. Some basic information and support, the general goal regarding the development and support of the cooperation between the local communities from the both parts. So this is very general goal, let's say, yes. But in fact, this the target group for this project, there were individuals, institutions, and entities, Polish and Polish, yes. So Polish people on Polish side and mainly Polish people on Czech side. So this is Polish-Polish cross-border cooperation. And this is there are some photos from this project. It was complementary project. That means that there were 2 sub-projects. First was submitted on Polish side, and the second on the Czech side. And the added value in this kind of project, this type of project, is the synergy of partners' potential and needs, but as well the synergy of activities. You can see it on this slide. Some activities were realized by our university, and complementary activities were realized on the Czech side by them, but they are generally all focused on culture, on social activities, on integration, and we developed some research in this project regarding the culture and educational issues on borderlands. There are some publications from this project. And as I said, in this project formally participate Polish partner, our university, and Czech partner, the Polish minority, I mean this association from Czech Cieszyn, yes. So there were Polish people on Polish side and also on Czech side. And from that point of view, the evaluators in Euroregion told me that there are some doubts regarding the consistency of this partnership with the goals of this program, yes. I did in this way 2 projects, and 3rd time, when I tried to submit again, yes, they told me, Joanna, please do not do it, because our Czech partner, the Czech side of Euroregion, will not accept this, because this is Polish-Polish cross-border cooperation. That's why we would like to find a new solution for this, yes, to support this Polish minority in Czech Republic, but be at the same time possible to receive the money according to the present criteria of evaluation, the application form, yes. And I would like to investigate if it's possible to use the Interreg program to support such projects, yes. So I used some methodological methods, and I realized some interviews with Euroregion's representatives, yes, to be aware what are their opinion, what are their expectations. Yes, you have here on the slide the key conclusions from this research, and at the same time I also asked people from representing Polish minority on Czech side, and they told me they are aware of this specific situation, that this is Polish-Polish cross-border cooperation, which is not well seen by European Commission and even by Euroregion. So they decided they won't be something like the link between the Polish and the Czech communities, because in fact they are, yes, in fact they are. So for the future project, we decided to prepare a new model of cooperation, because it was the first model, yes, Polish minority as a Czech partner in cross-border project. They represented the Czech side of borderlands, yes, and it was, as I said, problematic for evaluators. And in new model, we will find a Czech partner strongly connected with this Polish minority, maybe Czech organization as a leader from their side, and they will include the Polish minority, people from Polish minority to the project, but not direct, in the informal way, yes, just an informal way. And we think it will be better solution to achieve the goals, our goals, and to be correct, I mean this criteria of evaluation the projects, yes. So this is solution for now, for the new European funds perspective. We expect that the European Commission, I mean DG Regio, soon will tell us about some details regarding the goals for the next perspective, and then we will try to help our colleagues, our friends from Czech side, from Polish minority, to be involved in such a project in this models. We will try this model in the next call. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.